Okay, children, we're ready for this page here. Everybody turn to this page, and we're going to talk about these letters at the top of the page. Everybody put your finger on the first letter here. We have an H. Next one, move your finger to the next one, is an I, J, R, S, and U. Let's go back to the beginning to the H, and let's talk about the sounds this time. The H makes the sound like hammer. The I says I, like igloo. The J makes the J sound like jacks. The R says R like rabbit. S is S like sun. And the U is the one we had today. It says it makes the sound. H, I, J, R, S, and U. So let's start with the first picture here. Is an umbrella. Let's see, umbrella. Let's listen to the beginning sound. Umbrella. Which one of those letters makes the sound? It's really easy because it's the one we talked about today. So if you put a U down there, you got it right. Umbrella makes the U. The U makes the sound. The next one is an arrow, and the arrow is pointing up. The word is up. So let's listen to the beginning sound on up. Up. Which one of those letters makes the sound? If you put the U, you're right again. U goes on the second one. We're going to do a few of these together, then you'll get to do the rest of them by yourself. The next one's really easy. I'm going to let you do that one by yourself. It's sun. Everybody knows which letter makes the S sound. We've had it for quite a while now. Sun. Write the letter that makes the S sound. The next one is undershirt. Listen really close. Undershirt. Which letter makes the sound? Whenever you know, write it on the line. Did you put the U? If you put the U, you've got it right. It's the U. It's the one we had today. U says as in umbrella, up, undershirt. Go to the next line is the rooster. That one should be pretty easy for you too. Rooster. Which one of those letters makes the R sound? The rest of them I'm going to let you do by yourself. We'll go through them really slow. Unhappy. Unhappy. See those two children? Unhappy. The next one, that little boy is under. Which one of those letters says as in under? Whenever you know, write it on the line. The next one, or the last one in that row, is a jump rope. Jump rope. Going down to the next line is upside down. That one should be easy for you. The next little boy is pointing in the air, and the word is up. He's pointing up. Which one of those letters says as in up? The next one, inchworm. Inchworm. And the last one is house. House. When you got those all done, you can turn to this page. We have a new number, and the number is 13. 1 and 3 is a 13. And the last time we had class, we talked about this number. Let me find it. What was this number? Do you children all remember? Everybody say it together, okay? 12. Good job. 12. And what comes after 12 is 13. So 12, and then it's 13. So today we're going to talk about 13, but to start with, let's count to 13. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Look up here. Girls, look up here. Jakira, Paige, Katura, everybody look. Let's start with the 0. Ready? 0. Together, all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Good job. 13. Right here, the first part, they want you to count the birds. Everybody take a few minutes and count those birds, and whenever you count them, write the number on the line. 1, 2, 3. Everybody can guess what that number is going to be. It's the one we had today. See if you can count 13 birds there. Whenever you get them counted, you put a 13 on the line. A 1 and a 3, just like this. When you get that done, we count starting with 10. 10, 11, 12, and what comes after 12? 10, 11, 12, and what? Write it in the blank. And then down here, we start with the number 9. Start with the number 9, and then go to 10, 11, 12, and the last one, 13. And then down here at the bottom, Jens may have to come back and do that. Write the number that comes before and the number that comes after. So what comes before 10? What comes before 12? What comes before 11? We're getting up into the higher numbers, so you're going to have to really think. They might get kind of tricky. What comes before 10? If you don't know, you can count or look at the, I don't know if you can see my list on the board over here, the number before 10. If you don't have that finished, you can come back and do that after the video. The next page looks like this, and you get to count. You get to count all these little mice, and you circle how many mice there are. You count the squirrels, circle the squirrels, and this is the same way, children. There's getting to be a lot of them, so you're going to have to slow down and count really good. And whenever you count, make sure your parents watch you. You need to always start at the top. Always start at the top, if you can, and go this way, just the same way you read, and then come back, next row, next row. And if you need to, mark them out as you count, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you circle the 10. If you always go the same way, you know where you started and you know which direction you're going, you won't get mixed up as easy. So always start at the top and go this way. That's the same way you read. And then circle your answer. Do all of those and be really careful because that's a lot of counting. You'll get mixed up. And then over here you count and write. That's really easy. I'm going to let you do that after the video. And back here on the back page, if everybody can work themselves back to this back page, we have, remember what we talked about, the new concept we had the last time? was addition. We did some addition problems, so we're going to go through and do a little bit more of that today. This symbol means you're adding. It's the plus symbol, and this is equals. So let's go through and do these all together, I think. How many monkeys do we have on this side? Count them. 1, 2. So you put your 2 in the box here. And then how many monkeys on this side? Is 1. So you put the 1 there. So then you have 2 plus 1 equals what? 2 plus 1 equals what? Those are little stuffed monkeys. I don't think they're real ones. So you could say if the teacher has 2 monkeys and somebody gives her a third monkey, how many monkeys would she have in all? 3. Let's go down to the next one. Count how many cars are on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So put a 4 in this box. How many cars are on this side? 1, so you put a 1 in this box. And then you have 4 plus 1 equals what? See if you can figure that one out on your own. 4 plus 1. If Grant has 4 toy cars and Jamin gives him 1 more, how many cars would they have in all? Here's baseballs. How many balls are on this side is 1, 2, 3. So you put a 3 on this side. And you got 1 on this side, so you put a 1 here. So if Zach has 3 balls and Ashton brings him 1 more ball, then how many balls will Zach have in all? 3 plus 1 equals